Welcome to today's episode of What I'm Watching. This is a series where I give you my current 3 selections that I've been streaming, whether they are over different streaming services or happen to be on the same streaming service. Today's episode does feature 2 selections from Netflix and 1 from Hulu. Our first selection can be found on Netflix, and it is the series Vikings Valhalla. This one currently has 2 seasons, and if you've seen any of my previous What I'm Watching episodes, then I tell you that I usually don't watch things in their current time. I'm usually behind. This show is no exception. I will say this is the second Viking series that I have watched, first being The Last Kingdom. I tried Vikings. I couldn't get into that one. It looked great, the episodes that I watched were great, but I just couldn't get into the overall storyline. The Last Kingdom being the first one that I could. I really need to catch the movie that they just released on that one to get caught up, but let's get back to this one. This one kind of drew me in because I kind of see it as a continuation of The Last Kingdom. I'm sure it's not. I'm pretty sure they have nothing to do with each other, but time period wise. And it was interesting to see that even though most of the characters in this show are Vikings, they're all kind of on the same side, there is a divide, because now you've gone into Vikings who stayed with their pagan beliefs and Vikings who went to the new Christian beliefs. So you kind of have your civil tension within each other while they are still battling established England at that time. So there is a whole new dynamic that I found quite interesting in this one. This show is binge worthy. I'm excited but nervous to see where it goes. And on that note, let me just give you a little side note here. I take notes of all of these shows that I share with you, and as soon as I wrote that down, I was starting season 2. Lo and behold, I knew it. I knew they were going to do this. They went and flipped that script. Now, I've since finished, and while I do appreciate the storyline, I still love the show. I knew they were going to flip it on me. As soon as I wrote that down, I just jinxed myself. I shouldn't have even done it. But either way, it is binge worthy. So if you haven't seen it, jump on that. For our second selection, we're going to stay on Netflix. This one, again, has become a hot topic, so I'm sure you've probably seen it. It's The Night Agent. This one is more of a suspense series with corrupt government, which, hello, that is prevalent and relevant to our current times. Now, this show has a layered storyline. You're going to be introduced to different pieces of the puzzle, and you're going to kind of be, why are they showing me this? Keep watching. It's all going to fall into place and start making sense. They left this one open for season 2, which I am so excited to see. And with all the buzz that I have been seeing about this one, I'm pretty sure that they will go ahead and do that. I'm interested to see how they do it, because the way they kind of did it, it closed a few doors. It kind of wrapped a story up. It left you wide open for future storylines. So I'm pretty excited for this one. Being that it just came out though, we'll probably have to wait a while. One good thing about Netflix on their series, they tend to put a little tag in there when you first click on it that will let you know if season 2 or an upcoming season is coming. I do appreciate that. For our third and final selection, we are going to throw it over to Hulu. And this is going to be a docu-series. I'm not usually one for documentaries, but this one intrigued me enough that I wanted to see it. It is Pretty Baby with Brooke Shields. At the time that I'm recording this, there were 2 episodes. I'm not sure yet if there are going to be more or if that's it. But I will say that I did not realize how much she went through, how much she achieved by such a young age. She's gone through a lot. This kind of just opened the door. I did find that one of the most interesting parts of this whole series was the end of episode 2, where she is talking and discussing her early works with her 2 daughters. I think that it gave a great perception from not only a younger person's point of view, but also her daughter's point of view. I really liked that whole dynamic. I wish that they had included more of that, because that to me was one of the most intriguing parts of this whole series. Best believe that if there are more episodes after this, then I will definitely watch those as well, but I'm pretty confident with just these 2 episodes in telling you that this is something that you need to watch if you are curious or you are a fan of hers in any way, shape, or form. Give this one a watch. If you have already seen or if you plan to watch any of today's selections, then please let me know in the comments down below. If you're interested in seeing any of my previous episodes or selections, I will have that playlist listed for you in the description, and I'll go ahead and pop up two here on the screen for you, along with this profile picture that you can click on to subscribe. That way I can see you in all future videos, where I hope to see you there. Bye.